Hi, everyone. My name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome to Slay the Spire. I figured I had to make a video on this because I've been playing this non-stop for the past few days. Actually, it's been killing some productivity. It's kind of a problem. It's incredibly addicting. And ingenious, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I got this freaking thing I gotta move. Clear my desk up a little bit. Alright, even though the beautiful thing about this is all I need is a mouse. It's the nice thing about it. So what the heck is Slay the Spire? It's a freaking great game. It's what it is. It's like dungeon crawling, RPG, deck building, roguelike. Not so much RPG, I guess. Mainly roguelike deck building game. And as you guys know, I've been on a roguelike binge. Seriously, I've been eating them all up. And I hadn't played Slay the Spire really before, but I played other games like it. And I love deck building dungeon crawlers. So I cannot get enough of this. We'll go ahead and just start a standard game. Now, currently there are 3 characters to choose from. You have the Ironclad, the Silent, or the Defect. The Defect is my favorite. I've ascended the Spire or whatever with the Defect. Actually only on like my second time using the Defect too. So this is important because they all have different play styles. They all have different intrinsic perks. They all have different cards and decks, and their play styles are all different. The Ironclad is probably my worst. It just doesn't click with me for some reason. The Silent I do quite enjoy. And then the Defect, after I played some Silent, I was like, I'll try this guy. And then I was like, this is amazing. I freaking love the Defect. But since I've already beat him, we're going to try either the Ironclad or the Silent. And the cool thing too about this game, like roguelikes and whatnot, you dive in, if you die, you pop out, you got to start a new run. But you're going to see here, there are levels. Ooh. So 3 unlocks remaining. So I think I'm already level 2 with the Silent. Level 1 with the Ironclad, as you can see, 4 unlocks, and level 1 with the Defect. What that does, though, is as soon as you go into a game, your deck will already have some cards added to it to just make them stronger. So like a roguelike, you keep trying, but it's all not for naught, I guess. If you lose, you come back, you've gained some experience, maybe you got those new unlocks, bop, and you head back in. So it's between the Silent or the Ironclad. I think we'll go with the Ironclad, because again, I think it's my worst, so maybe that will help. I don't know, showing it off. But anyway, so the intrinsic perk for the Ironclad, at the end of combat, heal 6 HP. So that's not at the end of my turn, but at the end of the entire fight. And I'll show you guys how it all works. It's incredibly addicting for me. And at first it might seem like a little daunting or whatever, but like I was like back in it before you even knew. Okay, so here's Mr. Whale. Hello again. And we get to choose, like a roguelike. You know, sometimes you start with random benefits. So we could choose a card to obtain to permanently add to our deck. Enemies in my next 3 combats have 1 HP, but I'm not too worried about that. It's the first level. Not that big of a deal. We could obtain a curse, but transform 2 cards. And a curse is a negative effect, obviously, in your deck that will stay there unless you're able to remove it. Or we lose our starting relic, which is heal 6 HP at the end of combat, and obtain a random boss relic. Which, while tempting, this is definitely the riskiest. Riskiest. We're just gonna start. These aren't the best options. Either transform to. Screw it. We're just gonna choose a card to obtain. We're gonna play it safe. Or are we? Yeah, we're gonna play it safe. So here you go. Just like at the end of a match too, when you beat somebody, you gotta choose a card to add to your deck, or you can skip. I could opt to skip. So we can deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage, or gain 8 block, draw 1 card. It really depends on what kind of a deck we're trying to make. And currently, I have absolutely no idea. So this is literally perfect. It's right in the middle. So let's do that. And now we start. So procedurally generated, these maps are always different. But this is the first floor to the first boss, which will be that mirror thing, I believe. I don't think I've ever fought that, actually. And then you see your symbols. So normally we have like regular enemies. You have elites. Beating enemies lets you get new cards. Beating elites gives you new relics, which are these things, which are super important. They always add cool, generally really good effects that are like permanent additions throughout your run. So relics are good. You have your health, you have your gold, which you can use at merchants, which is the little like gold bag icon. You have fireplaces where you can rest or upgrade cards. You may or may not get it. Either way, we'll just get this rolling. Let's just go this way. So, the game begins. Now, every enemy has a different way they play or different perks. So these guys, once I hit them, they then gain 6 and or 4 armor. As you can see here, curl upon receiving attack damage. Rolls up and gains 4 block. But it's only once per the game, or this combat. And next turn, blocks always go away. And then this is my deck. And the way it essentially works is you have like an energy mana system. You can see over here, everybody starts with 3 energy. And that's what I have every turn. And each card has a cost. So as you'll see here, Iron Wave, top left, it says 1. It'll take 1 energy. Bash, top left, says 2. It'll take 2 energy. Once you've used all the energy you can in a round, no matter what is left in your hand, you end your turn. They get sent to the discard pile. Once you've gone through your whole deck, it reshuffles back, so on and so forth. And this might be a long video. So remember to hydrate, kids. Anywho, so let's go ahead and start off here. So this is going to deal 8 damage. So they're both going to hit me for some damage, and I don't really appreciate it. So I'm going to hit here. We're going to deal 8 damage and apply vulnerable, which means they receive 50% more damage for 2 turns. Now, unfortunately, could we kill? We could kill. Okay, this is a better option. Because, and normally this says deal 6 damage, but it'll deal 9. You can see it kind of, for a second, says down there. Because he's vulnerable. I do this, but it would only do 7 damage. Just 2 less, and we would gain 5 block, which is essentially negate one of these attacks, because this is the other cool thing about the game, very strategy-wise, they tell you exactly, more or less, what your enemy is going to do for their turn. So I know, this dude's going to attack me for 5 damage, and this dude is going to attack me for 5 damage. Now, if I gained 10 block, let's say this turn, then I would receive no damage. But sometimes you got to win some, lose some. So if I just kill this dude, though, it essentially negates that attack anyway, and we get rid of a dude. So we'll end our turn. We'll have to take 5 damage on lockers. But with our passive skill, which is heal 6 at the end of combat, we'll probably be able to... yeah, I think we'll be fine, because this person is going to use a buff, which is fine by me. I'm just going to hit you with some attacks. And unfortunately, most of my deck was block there in my hand. Otherwise, we would have been able to kill. But instead gives itself strength. So from now on, every attack it does gains 3 damage. It's like pretty good, I guess. But we end combat. I'm back to full HP. And then the spoils of war. We get some money. We gain a potion. You can see here I have 3 potions. You can drink these during combat and it gives you something. So in this case, I could gain 3 thorns, which essentially means when they damage me, I damage them back. And then we get to add a card. And it's important to note with any deck building game, you don't necessarily always want to take a card. Sometimes you want to skip out because you have to kind of make a theme in your deck as you go. You'll realize what works and what doesn't, and so you want to push into whatever the strategy is each time you go, which is the cool part of about the game, right? Every run, your deck is centered around some new component, especially when you start getting more relics and stuff. So we can deal 8 damage and increase this card's damage by 5. Deal 6 damage and deal 2 additional for all cards containing strike, which is like those basic ones. So like this will already do like 16 damage. Or second win, exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. That's pretty good. I actually like that. Maybe we'll go a more defensive route for this run. Whenever I try pure offense, I get absolutely wrecked. So 11 attack to start. Yeesh. Especially because that's not gonna do much. Okay, so what we could do is block, and we'll only end up taking 1 damage. Or I could do that, end up taking 6, and then hope I don't take any for the rest of the game. That sounds like a decent plan to me. Bop. Bop. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of damage, but if that's all we take, I'll be back to full HP. And you don't always need to be full HP. If you clear a floor, which is all the way that map you saw to the end to beat the boss, you go to the next floor, but you refill your health. When you go to campfires, you can refill your health. There's ways to refill your health, so it's not that big of an issue. Now, this person intends to block and buff, but we have him dead anyway. So we're back to full HP, gold. And obviously it starts easy and gets increasingly difficult. Okay. So we can go with more defense and drawing a card. We could still go with this perfected strike offensive move. Or we gain some block and upgrade cards in the hand for the rest of combat. I kind of like that one. And it's actually upgrade a card. But we're going to gamble here. Or should we? Yeah, why not? Okay, so a mystery room could be anything. In this case, it's like a little adventure. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No. Upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There's a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? So, we could heal for 26 HP. I'm full health. Don't want that. Donut, gain max HP, which is nice. Or obtain a relic, but we get regret. So, unplayable. At the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. That is a curse. So, I'm actually feeling ballsy. I'm going to take it. Screw it. Now we get Potion Belt. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. That kind of sucks. But oh well. And the reason I did that is because I intend to go to a campfire and I can remove it from the deck. So we'll have like 1 or 2 encounters where I have it. Not the end of the world. And we start with it. How fitting. You're going to buff. So, unfortunately, I don't know. Alright, so this is how this works. We gain block, but now I can upgrade a card. So I'm going to upgrade Strike. Strike Plus, which is normally what you could do outside of battle and permanently upgrade. So this will deal 9 damage. And now, if I redraw it the rest of the game, it will always have the upgrade. And then once we get out of combat, it'll revert. But this is annoying because as the game gets going longer and longer, this person keeps buffing themselves up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit there. We're going to hit there. And I'm going to do this and take 1 damage. I didn't want a second win, because if you exhaust a card, you can't use it the rest of combat. And to make sure I get 1 more damage, not the end of the world. So we'll take 1 damage, that's fine. But their strength grows. They must die. So they are going to try and do that, huh? Okay. I could gain 7 block and deal 7 damage. While tempting. I don't think that's what we want. Oop, nope. Nope. I want to do bash. Yeah, apply 3 vulnerable. Probably a bit overkill. But we're going to take a couple bit of damage up front to be able to probably just kill next turn. Because the reason I want to kill this as soon as possible. I don't want to be playing defensive because as you can see, now does 12 damage. And if I was waiting, it would have been worse. And with my passive, we're practically full health. Easy peasy. And now we can get, whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Enemy loses 2 strength, exhaust. Or gain 2 strength at the end of this turn, lose 2 strength. I like Flex or Rage here. Disarm isn't bad, but let's go with Rage. Why not? We gotta find another dude. Could have also potentially not taken any of those, but game's early enough that I'll usually take everything. Alright. These guys are just gonna be attacking. I'll take 1 or 2 damage from regret, but death okay. It didn't, or did it go through my block? Maybe it does go through my block. Okay. So this is, well, I was gonna say this is pretty good, except for the fact that none of them are attempting to attack me. So when I kill them, though, these guys always do something. So Undeath applies 2 vulnerable to me. So what I might end up doing, get 1 really weak, and then maybe next turn kill it. Or see, but they're gonna grow in strength, which ain't cool. And if they're both attacking me, they are. Okay, so 1's definitely gonna have to die. So let's gain some block, because I'm about to be weak. And then let's upgrade this to gain even more block. And then kill that thing. So you'll see it went from 9 to 13 because of the fact that now I have vulnerable applied to me. But I have 13 armor, so none of it should go through. And one more turn of vulnerability, so still 13 damage. But thanks to rage, let me do the math. I don't know if I want to do that. Wait. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so if we do this, and then this, and then that, and this, we'll only take 2 damage, and with our passive, we should be just fine at the end of combat. Easy peasy. And it's gonna buff itself. Easy. Easy indeed. We have just enough to finish the job, too. Bye-bye. And we're back to full health. Another potion. And another card. Also, it's important to note rarities. So, the little banner up top tells us. I think there's just common, rare, and epic. White, blue, purple. Or no, there's not purple. Just gold, I think. Anyway. We already have one of these. Haven't even used it yet. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. X times. X times means you can use this at any energy. So if I did it 3 at max, it would consume all 3 and then deal 5 damage to all enemies 3 times. I, however, like uppercut. Deal 13 damage, but we apply weak and vulnerable. Okay. Why not? Now we must make a choice. I think we fight the elite first. So we're full health. Now, elites are important because, like I mentioned earlier, when you beat them, you get to choose, or I don't think you get to choose, you just get a random relic. But relics are always good. Now, this dude's sleeping. As soon as I think I either attack him or break his armor, he's going to be pissed. So, let's apply a bash. And then hit him. So now he wakes up and he's pissed. He's like, hey, what's going on here? I probably could have waited one more turn. Ah, well. But he's stunned for this turn. Now he's going to attack me for approximately a bejesus ton of damage. And we have regret in our hands. Unlucky. So I'm going to gain 5 block. And then I'm going to upgrade this. So we're taking minimal damage. But thanks to regret, I'm going to lose 2 HP anyway. We're going to go down to 73 here. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Vulnerability wears off. Alright. I can rage here. It ain't gonna be great though. Okay, here's the plan, Stan. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use this. So we're gonna exhaust these 2 defends, which is both good and bad. Good because now we don't have to worry about drawing them, but bad because we might need them. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I'm not worried about as long as I stay above like half health by the end of this fight. I'm pretty much good with that. I'll save my potions for the boss or something. Okay, so this intends to inflict a powerful negative effect on me. I don't know what that means, but I do know that that means using anything to block right now is useless. It's futile. So we're just gonna go for the damage. Siphon Soul. Okay, so we get decreased block for a round and decreased damage for a round. And it's gonna hit us for 18. Maybe now we use this. Let's use our speed potion. So now we actually gain more for blocking. Perfecto. Watch this. It's gonna be great. You're not even gonna hit me. Look at that. Bop. I'm only gonna take 1 damage from regret. And I have, on the dot, 18 armor. Nice buff, pleb. This is a bit unfortunate, though. Or is it? Oh, this rage card is clutch, by the way. I like this. So if we uppercut, I'm going to apply a weak, which means its attack gets reduced for a turn. So it's down to 13. And then if I do this, it'll deal damage, gain some block, and some more block. So we're only going to take 3 damage. Look at us. It's just going fantastically. Oh, wait. Oh, its powerful debuff, though, appears to be constant. I thought it was just per turn. That is a bit annoying. But to the face, to the face, to the face. All right. We need to apply something here because this is just going to get hard. It's starting to draw out here, which is not good for us. Not good at all, boss. I guess I'll buff that up. And I hit you with that. And block with that. 9 damage here. Ooh. And the regret. Oh. This ain't good, Chief. This ain't it. 18 more damage. Can I kill? I'll apply 6. No. Could just use explosive potion. Screw it. Probably could have saved that for something better, but you know what, dude? YOLO, it's dead. Okay, we get my Matryoshka. The next 2 non-boss chests you obtain, or you open, contain 2 relics. Yo, that's actually pretty insane. We're about to find a chest as well. Dang. Okay. Draw 1 card. Put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. Deal 3 damage to remaining 3 times. Deal 14 damage. Strength affects this card. You know, I'm going to try War Cry. Never used it before. Alright, we're going to head to the campfire. Now, I could rest and get some HP back, but screw that. We're going to upgrade a card. So this is our deck. So when you start with like without leveling him, your default deck is like 6 strike or 5 strike, like 5 defend or maybe 4 defend. But then I got a few of these because of my levels, and then obviously you saw us collect some. I could upgrade Rage, which has been proven to be pretty useful so far. So sometimes it buffs this, like this upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of the combat. Sometimes, I don't know if I have any. No, I won't get. Sometimes it'll affect the cost instead. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Kind of like the armaments. But I also really like the Rage. I'm going to go with the Rage, man. Seems to be pretty clutch so far. It's a nice mix of offense and defense. You know what I mean? Alright, yeah, pleb. Look at that. We can... Oh, you're going to hit me with this? Good thing I can do this. And I guess I should go ahead and War Cry. See what we draw. Okay. Well. I can put something back. So... I'm going to put the Defend because thanks to Rage, I'm going to have plenty of armor. Yep, 15. Nothing's going to go through. But it will send some debuff. That's what the little poison thing means. So I'm weakened for a turn. It's going to do the same exact attack. Fair enough. If... Apply 1 weak. Apply 1 vulnerable. Could do that, or is Bash and its longer lasting vulnerability worth it? I'll just do that. Then I can do this and I still don't wind up taking any damage. Although it's probably going to apply another weak stack. Yeah, which is a bummer. And now it does 12 damage. Oh, shoot. That's going to hurt a little bit. Or will it? It doesn't seem like it will. Because I can block all that. In fact, I'm going to let it do a little bit of damage to me. Death fine. 2 damage. That's fine. Really want to get rid of that curse, though. Oh, wait, I forgot. I can't do that at a campfire. I can only do that at a merchant. I forgot about that. Ah, well. Funny thing, too, is this potion belt hasn't even come in handy. But maybe it will later. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Oh, that'll just one shot, yeah. Bye-bye. I think we ended a little... We get another Rage. Ooh, gain 7 block. Exhaust a random card in your hand. That ain't bad either. I'm going with this whole Rage thing, though, kind of, maybe. Or maybe exhausting a random card in my hand might not be a bad idea. And we get some block. I don't know. I like the Rage. We'll get 2 of them. And now we're going to get 2 relics in this chest. A lantern. Start each combat with an additional energy. Don't mind if I do. And Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill in your deck, upgrade it. Could have used that a second ago. Believe that, 2 freaking free. That's insane. Okay. Could go this way and fight another elite. I like that because that means another relic. Let's do that. 2 enemies. You are no match for me. See, now we start with 4. So I can use everything in my hand. Wow. Should I... what do I want to use my armaments on? Let's start by just upgrading the strike. And we're going to go for Ooze Dude first. Although this guy is going to start adding strength to himself. Screw it. I want to get rid of this dude first, because if I do this, he's going to apply vulnerable to me and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Just the way I went with it, okay? So he's going to apply 3 strength. But the world's not over. 9 damage, and now he's going to apply a debuff. That ain't cool, man. But I have this now, so suck on that. Suck on these. Fortunately, we do not kill. Because all we have is this stuff. I might... Let's exhaust this defend. Get it out of here! I'm all damaged, baby. Okay, what's the negative effect? I think oh, I'm weakened. Right. Okay. Well, we can kill this dude. With an uppercut. Let's draw first, though. Let's put regret away. I don't want that. No thanks. I'll deal with that another turn. Yeah, it's just unlockers, but I need to kill this dude. I don't want to have to deal with all that. Now, I think we'll just take the damage earlier on. Because if he starts buffing, it'll get worse. So let's try and kill sooner rather than later. Yeah, it's going to buff itself. That's no bueno. I got all these blocks when I don't want them. Okay, not too shabby so far. We will have taken a little bit of damage, but it was an unnecessary sacrifice. Die. I think we're doing fine. We're still above half health. Seen red. Gain 2 energy and exhaust. Dang. Oh, that's because we're always going to see upgraded skills now because of the toxic egg. That's dope. Let's do Seeing Red. Sure. Mystery room. Maybe it'll let me remove a card. That'd be cool. So, long story short, I can reach inside, lose 3 HP though, but potentially find a relic. We're gonna do that. I missed. I can now lose 4 HP for 35%. I lost. Oh, okay, I lost a good bit of health. But we got Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Sure. I really like relics, as you can tell. I'll pretty much sacrifice anything for relics. Whether that's a good idea or not. But now we'll apply vulnerable to all these plebs. And... ooh, this is good. Let's do War Cry. It's no longer good. Okay, let's put that on top, because that might be way more helpful next turn. It's not helpful right now. This is huge, though. Everybody's vulnerable. So that would do 9 damage. That would also do 9 damage. So with 3, that would kill you. But that would kill you, and you're attacking me for more. So let's do that. Okay, look at that. And we're not going to take any damage. Easy peasy. A lemon a squeezy. No longer vulnerable, but that's okay. This is perfect. Seeing red is a good time to use this, it would appear. Yeah, let's do that. Seeing red. Let's upgrade our bash. Haha, yeah. Hit this guy, because he's going to be the biggest pain. Game block. Bop. Easy peasy. The guy is gonna buff though. Maybe I should have bothered to go for him. Ah, whatever. Oh, but he's gonna buff again. Ballsy play, Bob. Let's see if it pays off. I'm gonna hit you there, and then just use this so regret doesn't hurt me for as much. But I still regret it. Friggin' potion belt. We could have gotten so many other cool things, but alas. All right, but it can't get back defense this turn though, so he's dead. And ooh, Berserk. A nice rare one here. Gain 3 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Gain energy. So it's a power card, I should note. So once you use this, it stays with you for the rest of the game. But in order to use it for 3 turns, I will be vulnerable. So you have to weigh it. Like, is that worth it? Because in the meantime, I could get this card, gain 13 block. But Ethereal, if I don't use it while it's in my hand, it's exhausted. But that ain't bad. And then we have Combust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage to all enemies. Might be a good idea. But I feel like I'll start losing HP a lot faster than I start to realize. I don't know. Which one do we want to do? Berserk seems like such a risk-reward kind of scenario. Maybe upgraded. We don't have to get as many vulnerable. Plus, I'm not sure when in the game I'll get it, though. Meanwhile, this is just a lot of armor. And this is this. Let's go with Combust. I don't know. Sounds silly. That's my reasoning. Now let's go for this dude. I'm a brooding dude. Pity me. Screw you, man. Look. Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to buff yourself, so... Bop. And then... apply even more vulnerable. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of damage from regret. That's okay. We're already gotten decently weak. Now this guy got enraged, so whenever I play a skill, gains 2 strength. That would be a skill. Death a lot of damage you gonna try and do to me. Why don't I do this? What if I upgrade Combust? I deal 7 damage to all enemies. Let's do that. Okay, so now I have that innate throughout the rest of this, and then he's still doing 11 more damage to me. So I could, and he's gonna gain 2 strength though. I have to. We'll only take 3 damage this way. Is the only way. Now let's hope he goes to buff. Or, no, he's still just attacking. Okay. That ain't good. I don't want to use these skills because they'll screw me over. Is there any way I can kill them? Probably not. Then we just hit him in the face. And then not buff him up? We're still going to be taking a lot of damage either way. Let's put... Nice. You on the top, so then maybe we can finish the job next turn. Do a little bit more damage. I think it was worth it. For the little bit of damage I'll take. Well, I mean, a good chunk, but that's okay. I think we got him dead anyway. Yeah. Well, never mind. Okay. Question card. Wait. Future card rewards have... Oh, that's a relic. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's right, because a match... Let's freaking go. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. I've never heard of that. Become confused. Draw 3 cards. Oh, that's an oil. Oh, that's not a relic. Oh my god, I'm so confused right now. Whew. All these are upgraded. Gain 16 block when you are attacked. Deal 6 damage back. Gain 11 block. Drawing card. Exhaust. Gain 7 free. Oh. Let's go with... I don't know. I like Flameberry. But we'll go Shrug It Off. I've made up my mind. Wow. There's a lot of you guys, huh? Well, if I had combust, that would be really good. This dude's doing a question mark, which has me worried a little bit. But thanks to rage, this thing's gonna freaking block us for days. I can't kill anyone. Should probably kill the shield gremlin, gremlin wizard, mad gremlin. I don't like this wizard dude. What is he gonna do? Let's do gain 3 thorns this turn. Sure. And then you and you. And let's see how this goes. I ain't taking no damage, so you see they get 3 damage. So you're gonna shield that dude. That's fine. And this dude's charging up. Oh. Question mark again. Okay, that dude has to die. Ooh, combust though. That ain't bad. But I don't have 4 mana here. How do I want to do this? I think I use combust here. I probably should have shrugged it off to see what card I got in the first place. 11. Okay, so I'm still fine there. Just hit that dude. I lose 1 health, but they all take damage. Okay, it's worth it. And my thorns are still gonna hurt. And this dude can continue to shield, but it will be of no assistance. It's too late for them, I fear. So I can well, let's see what we get from Warcry here. What do we want to send back? Send back. No, send back that. Okay, so we're just gonna be blocking a lot of stuff, I guess. A lot of stuff. But that's fine. They're slowly killing themselves with my thorns anyway. And my combust will kill the shield, dude. Excellente. I wanted to drink the thorn potion here just because boss was coming up and I want to heal as much as I can at the campfire. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage. And there you go. We don't have to lose 1 more damage from combust. Or 1 more health. If the enemy intends to attack, gain 4 strength. Holy cow. Gain 9 block. Exhaust a card in your hand. Or draw an unblocked drawing card. I like the spot weakness. Let's try that. And then any branch we choose is a campfire. It's always a campfire right before. We're going to rest. Because 27 health may not cut it. We're up to 51. And now we fight the mirror. Or whatever this says. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I have... Okay, its intentions are unknown. But it is vulnerable. Now let's use Warcry here. Let's put Rage back in there. Just use everything. Might as well. Didn't do much. Now this guy... Oh, it's probably going to summon minions. Wait, what the fudge? I'm scared. Okay, 5 times 30 damage. Spot weakness. Well, that's going to help. Okay. Let's do this. Might have to upgrade. Nice. We're going to upgrade uppercut here. I'm going to use this. Wait, if an enemy intends to attack, gain 4 strength. Okay. Now, use Rage, Sheen Red, which allows me to use this. It's weakened. It's only going to do 18 damage, so 10 will still push through. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Okay, now it only does 4. Okay, it's like flames are less pissed. So I guess we have to like charge up for that or whatever. Let's gain some block though. We true regret. I regret that for sure. Come on and hit me with your best shot. We're here. Oh, what is that? Threw some deck into my car. definitely. Card into my deck. I don't remember giving you the option to do that. Probably Rage here. We'll do that. And then that. It's gonna do 10 damage. But I can apply 3 weak. Now you only do 6 and hurt me for 1. Now, I'm not too worried about taking as much damage here, though. I'm just thinking longevity in this fight, because it still has a lot of health. But, again, if we beat this boss, we go to the next floor, level, whatever, and I'm full health. So, not that big of a deal. Applying this vulnerable will be nice, though. We are going to take a little bit of damage from, what is this? Oh, right, I don't want that. This 4 strength, though, coming in clutch. It's a real nice to have. Everything just does 4 more damage. Okay, but it's slowly rebuilding here, and it's going to buff itself. I don't know what that means. And it's going to block. Wait, I can spot again? What is this? At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Ooh, okay. Oh, but second wind can get rid of that. That's dope. Okay, so if I play this... Oh, wait. But they don't intend to attack. Oh, I'm stupid. I just wasted. Well, I guess I didn't waste anything because it's not important. I don't want to exhaust that. I'll just take that. Exhaust that burn. There we go. Pro plays. That was such a horrible turn, though. We could have really done something with that, but instead we're just... Okay. Uppercut is looking pretty nice here. It's going to do 10 damage overall. Yeah, we just do that. So we only have to take 5. Now again, combustion is slowly killing me. But I think in the long run it's a good idea. I think. Okay, so you're going to attack me. Death, fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's use this to upgrade. Oh, wow. Wait. I already have a lot of armor. I don't need that. Upgrade this. So that just does a lot of damage. I don't even need to use Rage, because I'm already blocking enough. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, but it's going to fully... Oh, Jesus. Don't... 4 by 6. 24 damage. Uh-oh. At least I can exhaust this regret. And that'll give me some... Okay. Let's do this. And then I have to shield the rest. Oh, it only... I forgot. It only shields, Am I dead? 6, 12, 18, 24, 25 with combust. I think I just died. You kidding me? This isn't supposed to happen. Am I really about to die? I'm gonna die. Wow. I swear, guys, normally I beat the first boss every time. I mean, first level, Zeus like, pfft. That's embarrassing. I don't think that combust. That combust actually, I think, just slowly killed us. Ah, well, there you go. Unlucky run. And then you go back into it to try it again. Let me know if you guys want to see more, though. I was really hoping that was going to be a more successful run. What are you going to do? Plus, I had to spend a lot of time, like, explaining and whatnot. So if we did another one, I can just plop, get right into it. Just... So it's up to you guys. Depends on how this video does. Who really knows? I don't know. This game is so addicting. And it's giving me some ideas for a game I'd like to make. I don't know. Personally, I just love these kind of games. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Very well.